Is the news media objective? There are many different factors that make it difficult for full objectivity to be achieved in our news media. There are many deadlines that make it impossible to get an accurate amount of details in such a short amount of time. They have limited resources. Their perspective is not always appreciated, and it's difficult to keep your personal opinion out of presentations. They value quantity over quality and are trying to attract the large audiences. When they do go for quality, they need to avoid fabrication. They need to make sure they check their facts. They have to avoid bias and share as many possible sides as you can, all by the deadline. They have to cover the right stories. You can't cover all the news because there's too much. They can't bias politics, which could drive the audience away. All of the best resources must be used and have to be proven reliable sources and can't be messed up. There has to be a balance in everything. They have to share the whole story, including the context, and they have to keep their standards high. And in order to keep their audience standards high as well. How do we know? There are many different studies that have been done to prove that the media is subjective. One focused on paradigms and the other on who mostly sees and reports on news objectivity. Most subjects were male between the ages of 16 and 20 and surfed for their news, which is a very biased poll. What's next? With all this criteria, how can it not be biased and subjective?